In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on November 28, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota versus Virginia Tech. The Minnesota Golden Gophers meet with the Virginia Tech Hokies in an interconference battle on Monday night. The Golden Gophers lost to UNLV in their previous action. The Hokies defeated Charleston Southern in their previous bout. These foes last met in 2011. Minnesota is 2-8 against the spread in their last 10 games and 0-7 against the spread in their last 7 road games. The under is 7-0 in Minnesota's last 7 Monday games, and the under is 6-1 in their last 7 games overall. Virginia Tech is 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 Monday games and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 home games. The over is 13-5 in Virginia Tech's last 18 games against a team with a winning percentage above .600. Monday's game will pit Virginia Tech's offenses versus Minnesota's defense. The Hokies have been stellar on the offensive end, as 5 different players for the Hokies are averaging double figures. Any one of those players is capable of going off for Virginia Tech. Their defense needs improving as they rank in the bottom half of all statistical categories. Minnesota has one of the best defenses in the country, as they are forcing opposing teams to shoot 37.6% from the field. Minnesota's offenses have been poor, as they are second to last in all of college basketball in free throw shooting. The Gophers are shooting less than 33% from behind the 3-point line. The difference on Monday, Minnesota has yet to face an offense as good as Virginia Tech. They should be able to get around the offense and shut down Minnesota's inefficient offense. Minnesota has not looked the greatest this season, but they have managed to go 4-2 through their first 6 games. Minnesota lost to UNLV in their last game and barely defeated Cal Baptist and Central Michigan in the games prior. Virginia Tech has a good win over Penn State and is 6-1 to start the year, so the Virginia Tech to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Gophers play at a slow pace and do not give up many points as a result. They are limiting opponents to only 37.6% shooting, and this will be the best defensive squad the Hokies have played against so far this season. In addition, as mentioned, the Gophers are slumping in the offensive end. They have only scored more than 68 points once all season and only managed 61 points against WMU of the Mid-American Conference. These foes both rank near the bottom in adjusted tempo as well. The under is 5-1 in the Gophers' 6 games on the season. I expect a defensive battle. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Troy versus Arkansas. The 2022-2023 NCAA men's basketball schedule continues on Monday as the Troy Trojans take on the Arkansas Razorbacks at Bud Walton Arena in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Troy rebounded nicely after dropping their first game of the season, winning their last 2, including a 118-61 victory over Southern New Orleans. Arkansas lost their first game of the year when they fell to number 10 Creighton on Tuesday, but defeated number 17 San Diego State in overtime on Wednesday, 78-74. These teams have played twice, with Arkansas winning both games, including an 88-63 victory in December 2017. The Trojans are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 Monday games and 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 games following a straight-up win. The Razorbacks are 2-5-1 against the spread in their last 8 home games and 3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The over is 4-1 in Trojans' last 5 overall. The under is 7-2 in Razorbacks' last 9 overall. This is a battle-tested Arkansas team. Their only loss was against Creighton, and they have defeated San Diego State, Louisville, and North Dakota State, among others. They are not just winning games, but dominated them, and that is why they are the smart pick to cover the spread. They look like they should easily push aside the Trojans, but Troy has yet to allow a team more than 76 points in a game. Even if Arkansas held Troy to 63 points, it would require them to score 82 to cover the spread. Arkansas has hit that mark just one time this season, and that came in a loss. Arkansas wins the game, but Troy covers the spread. The Troy Trojans are being disrespected with this line, as they've been a solid club through 7 games, and that includes a road win over Florida State. The Arkansas Razorbacks are obviously the more talented team here, but this could be a bit of a letdown spot after back-to-back games against Creighton and San Diego State. Lot of points, give them to me. So the Troy Trojans to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. This is going to be a 14-point victory for Arkansas, where they likely win somewhere around 78-64. The trends would support that. Troy has gone over in 5 straight games on the road and have gone over in 4 of their last 5 overall. Arkansas has gone over in 5 of their last 7 home games against the team with a winning record on the road. The Trojans have scored at least 73 points in every game this season, including putting up 79 against Florida State. They are not going to reach the 70-point plateau in this contest, but should hit a respectable mid-60s point total. This total is going to be close. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh versus Northwestern. A pair of power conference teams take to the college hardwood when a matchup from the Atlantic Coast Conference Big Ten Challenge takes place in the land of Lincoln as a pair of teams look to put one in the win column. The Pitt Panthers are on the road as they travel to face the Northwestern Wildcats Monday night. Pitt comes in off an 80-64 win at home over William and Mary Friday night, covering the line as a 13.5-point favorite in their previous contest. Northwestern was beaten 43-42 by number 13 Auburn in the championship game of the Cancun Challenge Wednesday in their previous contest. They did cover the line as a 7-point underdog in the contest. In the all-time series between the schools, the Panthers have a 5-1 advantage, including a 71-70 road victory in the most recent meeting on December 9, 2020. Pitt may have 3 straight wins coming in, but they are facing a Northwestern team that is battle-tested in the early going. The Wildcats have beaten Georgetown on the road and took Auburn to the limit before falling a point short in Cancun. While Northwestern does miss the presence of Pete Nance, the fact remains that they have plenty of returning talent, led by Buie and Audich, to keep the Wildcats in games. The major difference we've seen between these teams so far is what we've seen on the defensive end of the floor. Pitt, while they have been average, has to contend with a Wildcats team that has stifled opposing teams to the tune of 32.1% shooting from the floor, which is second in the nation. The Wildcats posted a gritty showing in the Auburn loss Wednesday, even though neither team played well. Northwestern shot 25% from the field and hit just 2 of 2 from 3-point range. It was something of a weird game on both sides. As for Pittsburgh, they had a rough first half against William and Mary but picked it up after halftime. This is going to be a much tougher matchup for the Panthers though. Look for Northwestern's defense and home court advantage to be the difference in this one. So the Northwestern Wildcats to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Northwestern had no desire to dictate the pace against Auburn, and I expect that to be the case here. While this is a totally different team, they play slow and utilize their long possessions to find defenders out of potions or cheating. The Wildcats haven't forced many turnovers this year, and their defensive strength is defending the perimeter shot. Pitt looks to attack from the outside, a place nearly 45% of their scoring comes from. Northwestern has looked bad offensively when their key players aren't doing all the heavy lifting. Couple this together and we understand that this total is simply too high. This will be a slow-tempo game with lots of contested threes and little transition explosiveness. The under is 6-0 in Northwestern's last 6 home games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.